playoffs roll on. It's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers getting set to take on the four-time defending Eastern Conference champs, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They took two big steps forward on the road, winning both those first two games. Now they come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided series so far, and not in the way we even expected. I mean, what a position to be in. Get 2 wins on the road, now you're coming home already up 2-0 with a chance to put a stranglehold on the series.
Hill across the timeline, just getting started in Game 3. To Rodney Hood. Shot from the lane won't go. To Butler. The pass set it all up.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Trying to cash in. Shot for Hill won't go. Simmons into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. J.J. Redick. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Love. Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here's Simmons with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. To Tobias Harris. Simmons. And the rebound taken by Thompson. And scores. And the foul. Kevin Love does it all. And now a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Love trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Simmons to Embiid. Simmons to Embiid. Redick with a shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Hill to Rodney Hood. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Pulled in by Kevin Love. Corbett to Hill. Down low Thompson. Tristan Thompson with the slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Not done yet. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Hill driving, but his shot won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Sexton to Corver. Love to Corver. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Corver to Love. Amir Johnson sends it away. 24-second violation. Sixers have the basketball. Butler. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. To Love. Here comes the screen. Buries the baseline jag. Kevin Love. 2-4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Butler into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. That's going to be out of bounds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Clarkson with the basketball. Leads one. To Love. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Butler. Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Clarkson with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Right time, right player.
Can't teach hype.
Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Oh, nice find for the basket. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs them the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Short jumper stays out. To Tobias Harris. And he buries it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Driving right to the basket. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Butler. And the rebound taken in by Hood. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Can convert the free throw. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 for 7.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Substitution being made in this one. George Hill. To Rodney Hood. Nance. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Simmons to Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with a 3.
Simmons driving, but his shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Hill into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Korver. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Embiid. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Cavaliers with the basketball. Hill to Rodney Hood. Probing the defense. Joel Embiid sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Joel Embiid. He's now 5 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a chance. Shot by Love. Off the mark. Redick. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And Kevin Love, no hesitation, hits the catch and shoot three. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. And a putback slam. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Cavaliers aren't down by too much at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Assists.
That was an excellent first half of basketball. And I say that because of the way these teams move the ball. The offenses have been flowing, and the action has been mesmerizing. We've got ourselves a nice game here today.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Cavs at the controls. George Hill to Korver. Takes stock of the floor. Offensive board. Kevin Love, now 4 for 9.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Butler to bring it up. Our score all even in this third quarter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And it's Butler with the rebound. To Redick. Butler to Redick. For 3, hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
center, and now a free throw on the trip. Cleveland has the basketball. Hill to Rodney Hood. George Hill. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
One could make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
To Simmons. From long range, Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
George Hill to Rodney Hood. Hill to Love. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Butler to Embiid. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Korver to Love. Kevin Love. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
To Korver. Short jumper won't go down.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Got to make those.
Kevin Love at the line for 2 shots.
Welcome to the screen. What's going on, buddy?
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Let's go. Welcome to the screen. Sixers up 2-0 in the series.
Knocks down the second after
Hopefully
missing
we
the
can
first.
get this game 3 under our belt. We're definitely trying to go for a sweep.
Simmons
It's
to
the
Redick.
Cavaliers, and they don't got LeBron James. We can't lose this.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended to
This is
Rodney
the
Hood.
Cavaliers. We got to be able to take them. They don't got LeBron. We should be able to
Look
take
at him dive for the loose ball.
Oh.
Back to fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump.
We beat them in the first 2 games earlier.
The opposing coach
In
is going to
Cleveland,
counter,
so-
make some changes of his own.
Oh, who's ball? Okay, it's all right.
To Redick.
Yeah, we should be able to get him.
Fires the 3. Well defended. Love. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
No.
Nice touch around the
Oh,
basket
dang
with the tip.
They still hanging in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that wasn't an
I don't know.
offensive
What's
foul.
up? Why are they even in
But
there?
take it when you can get it.
Simmons. Here's a chance from long range, and it's cleared by Thompson. And the finish at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on
Here
me,
we go.
I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in
Coming down
places
to 1 minute.
he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
George Hill to Colin Sexton. Joel Embiid.
Here we go.
Swats
Rock it.
it.
Oh.
Tobias Harris.
There we go.
Snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Defense.
The offense is more
Let's go
worried about
Sixers.
getting their shot blocked than they are about
Defense.
actually making the shot.
Parto.
Smith. 5 seconds to shoot. Terrific vision.
Dang.
Count the basket inside.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had
We'll let that
25
go.
plus assists and you won the
All right.
game and everybody
Hold that.
recognizes that it's time for their
All right,
bank
let the clock
accounts to
go
get
down.
rewarded.
All right, it's in our favor. No, we're up 2-0. We're up 2-0 against Cleveland. You got to beat the Cavs.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look.
Dang.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Oh, man, what's going on?
Ball in possession of Cleveland.
Oh,
Hill.
no.
To Colin Sexton.
What's happening, man? Lock it.
Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark.
All right, cool. All right, well, then somebody got to take it in. Take it in. There we go. Got it.
Cruises inside for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, man.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The quarter's concluded. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Baller into the front court. Leads 4. Embiid, good for 2.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
George Hill to Clarkson. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons with a shot. No good. Hill across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Redick. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
How on earth are you going to let someone go coast to coast in a tight game like this?
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
We got one more game.
With the basketball.
We got one more game. If
to
we beat
Clarkson.
him here, we got one more game.
And he throws it down. Nice finish for
We got one
Kevin
more game
Love.
if we can beat him here.
He took it out of the rim
look,
that
they're
time.
trying to get back in
There's
this
no
field.
better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you,
still got time.
making him recognize that's where you're being the entire ball.
Cleveland. We
That
gotta
reach
win
was
this
just
game. The
about a
next game
second
is over.
off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
We're going to
Just
play the
enough
Toronto
imbalance.
Raptors, number 2.
Knocks
Yeah,
down
we're
the
playing the
first.
Toronto Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. The game before the NBA Finals. We got to take on Kyrie Leonard. And, of course, the number 2 improved Toronto Raptors.
Second and 3
That
is
should be
good.
a good series this season. I know last season we beat them 4-1. This season may be a little different. That might be a little different.
Knocks down
Depending
all 3
on
of the
how
line.
Toronto's playing. I know the first 2 games we got to go to their house.
Cavs at the controls.
So it's going to be a good game. I don't know. It might be a dog
Corver.
Toronto might be better, man, because they just got that guy Jeremy Lin.
Love to Corver. No good and no
They
foul.
just got some new players.
A shot
that
no
roster.
good by Harris.
And that's next
2
level
minutes,
defense.
2 minutes.
The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Simmons over to the right side. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Well, they're going to try to go Kevin Love and Rodney Hood.
Hill goes to the left
I
side.
know they're going to try to go Kevin Love
To
right here.
Corver. Jimmy
Oh,
Butler.
Corver.
Rejection.
Oh, good
You know,
block.
sometimes
Let's go,
basketball can become a
There we
very
go.
beautiful thing to watch.
Right there, baby. Right
During
there.
the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been
There we
good.
go. Hold it.
They're putting in an
Hold
absolute
that
show
clock.
with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Oh! Damn.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Just
hold the
because
ball, hold the
someone
ball,
is
hold the
listening
ball.
to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Look at that.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Yes,
Hack it,
I
man.
love this
Hack
move.
it.
Send him to the line.
Hack it.
Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career.
Yeah, you're right.
First one,
Yeah, the
counted.
Cavs shouldn't be in the playoffs. That's not realistic. You're right. That's the only thing. Yeah. That wasn't realistic. Cavs shouldn't be in it. That's not realistic.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Yeah, the Cavaliers shouldn't be in it. Washington Wizards should be in. Toronto definitely. Boston
Hill
definitely.
into the front court.
Not
His guys
Cavs.
down 3.
Yeah.
To Rodney Hood. They'll get it down to Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The only way the Cavaliers
Strong
should be
finish.
in the
That's what they need,
playoffs, unless
regardless of
LeBron
contact,
James, if this is
focusing
the
on the win.
2018
Philadelphia
or
with the
16
basketball
Cavaliers
to
with
Simmons.
LeBron and Kyrie Irving, then yeah. Cavs are
Nothing
good then.
going here on that drive. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3.
You gotta close this out. Gotta close it out. We don't need to go back to Cleveland.
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Cleveland has the basketball. George Hill to Corver. Hill. Can't connect from in close. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Korver's shot misses. To Tobias Harris. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Korver. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Hill across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. George Hill, 3 for 6 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Butler. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Hill can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. The Sixers are victorious. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games tonight. 1 victory left. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard.
And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cavaliers must be devastated after such a close loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.